Today I've been asked to talk about conscious cooperation. What is that? What is consciousness, first of all? But nobody really knows. There's lots of theories about consciousness. Nobody really knows what knowledge is. Lots of theories. Nobody is absolutely sure. Well, for example, some take the view that as we're born, our minds are like a blank sheet, and then we learn everything through what we see, hear, feel, touch, taste, and experience, and we develop our intelligence, our abilities to walk and talk and stand and speak eventually, learn languages and think, do mathematics. And as we get older, we accumulate more knowledge. Well, that's true, of course. But there is another view that says that we don't just learn new things, but we discover within us what's already known. Knowledge discovery. You know, for an example, you're sitting in an audience listening to a speaker, and that speaker says something that resonates with you. It may even resonate quite deeply. And you often hear people go up to speakers and say, you know what, I've always known that. I've always known what you said, but I just needed somebody to tell me. Thank you. And that speaker may not have been conscious of what they said that resonated with the listener, but there is a truth, and that is that we know the truth when we hear it. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean that the truth is within us, maybe at a subconscious level, and we need to bring it into the consciousness, either by hearing somebody, or reading something, or seeing something that resonates with our inner experience, if you like, our inner consciousness, our subconsciousness. This would indicate that so we're not a blank sheet when we're born, but there is an inner subconscious knowledge that perhaps we've inherited, or perhaps we're connected to in a wider experience that we don't yet understand. And therefore knowledge is both a combination of learning new things ourselves, experiencing new things ourselves, building our conscious knowledge, because they're conscious activities. We're consciously reading, consciously listening. And it could be a combination with simply discovering the knowledge that's within. Discovering an inner knowledge that's always been there. This is one way of starting to explain consciousness, one way of explaining that there is a consciousness and a subconsciousness, but they can work together, and they do in fact work together, as we will explore further in further talks, in a conscious cooperation.